Today on Beta Squad, we're doing Family Feud, and we have a very special guest host today. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey!
Hey, Steve! What's happening?
Yo! Steve Harvey's British, baby.
What is a high-stakes trivia challenge on YouTube and a classical episode of the Chase have in common? More than you might think. This video essay explores how YouTube challenge videos draw heavily on the genre conventions of traditional television game shows while remediating them for new digital audience. Television game shows have long relied on a combination of charismatic hosts, structured gameplay, escalating suspense, and the thrill of reward. As Gary Wennell points out, their appeal lies in competition, humor, the joy of winning, and the surrogate identification we experience through contestants. The YouTube channels featured here, like NDL, Channel 4.0 and Beta Squad, borrow exactly these elements. Their videos feature popular hosts, familiar cast dynamics, quizzes based on knowledge or luck. The reward may be monetary or take the form of recognition or social validation. Often these formats are directly inspired by shows like Family Feud or The Weakest Link, and in some cases, fully recreated. Jean Chalabi argues that game shows laid the foundation for reality TV by centering ordinary people in emotional, competitive structures. Today, YouTube continues that tradition, transforming game shows grammar into short-form, personality-driven content that thrives on suspense, humor, and payoff.
I've been brought back here as your host because it's just not fair for me to...
We love you, Nuggets!
Without further ado, do you want to get started?
Yeah!
3, 2, 1. George, in nature, what is the fastest flying bird in the world?
Hawk.
Incorrect. Kenny, in architecture, which is taller, the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty?
Ooh. Eiffel Tower.
Correct. Harry, in social media, out of Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, which has the most active users?
Facebook.
Correct. Philly, which 1975 Steven Spielberg movie is known as the first summer blockbuster?
Why can we got a multiple choice? I don't know.
Throw one out.
You didn't bank as well?
Throw one out.
Yeah, you didn't bank it. Yeah.
Why? We got to let him bill up.
Move on.
Tux! In sports, what is the height of a professional basketball hoop in feet?
7 foot.
Incorrect. AJ, in literature, who is the author of the Tracy Beaker book series?
I know this.
What's that girl's name? Jacqueline Wilson?
Bang! Shut up! Yeah! In food, which fast food chain has the slogan, have it your way? Have it your way, Burger King. Correct! Sharky, in general knowledge, not including the jokers, how many playing cards are in a standard deck?
52.
Correct!
That's why I didn't bank.
George, in nursery rhyme, what item of clothing is on fire in the rhyme that begins with liar, liar? What item of clothing is on fire when people say liar, liar?
Oh, pants.
Correct!
Bang.
Kenny, shut up! Kenny, in sports, in which internationally played modern sport do players hit a shuttlecock? A shuttlecock.
Why are you trying to help him?
Tennis.
Harry, in history, who was Queen Elizabeth II's the father?
King Henry.
No, incorrect. Philly, in geography, what is the capital of India?
India.
Yep.
What's that one there called?
Rick, man.
3, 2,
That one with a B.
Keep going.
incorrect.
Wow.
The answer
Billy
was
had a
New Delhi.
stinker.
Just pass, man. Why are you wasting the time?
Yeah, man.
What I'm saying is, wait.
Crucially, as Sue Holmes and Mukherjee both highlight, much of a game show's success depends on host charisma, consistency, and viewer familiarity. YouTube creators harness this through recurring personalities and tight-knit cast dynamics. These figures become central to the viewer's enjoyment, fostering parasocial relationships that mirror traditional TV.
We have the perfect pitch, we have the kids, we have the fans, and now it's time to play football.
Let's go!
Wennell also critiques the traditional lack of diversity in British game shows. This is where YouTube diverges. The creators and cast featured here are often more diverse, more reflective of younger audiences, and more experimental in tone.
Get straight into these questions. It's time for round 1.
Mitchell reminds us that genres aren't static formulas, but discursive categories shaped through culture. These YouTube videos don't merely replicate television. They rework game show conventions into hybrid formats shaped by platform logics, participatory comment sections, and creator economies. The result? A new genre lineage. These videos inherit the structure of TV game shows, remix them with aesthetics and rhythms of online video, and produce formats that are both recognizable and radically new.
Alright, that has been the chase. These boys here walk away with £375 each. Hope you guys enjoyed and play the trailer.